Hi friends! I was tagged in a video by Lydia Senn, who I have actually mispronounced her name in like 4 videos before, and then I was corrected, but she's far too gracious to ever call me out on that. Lydia Senn. I knew someone who spelled their last name S-E-N-N and they pronounced it Sean when I was a kid. So it was a mental block. Anyway, the lovely and beautiful and talented Lydia Senn tagged me in this questions video, and there are 39 questions which I will try to go through quickly, and they're kind of amusing. I absolutely loved her answers. I will link her video down below, and I will tag Wendy Valencia, Freedom in a Budget, and let's go Connie Porter. Alrighty. Okie dokie. So, questions. 1, when driving, do you listen to CDs, tapes, the radio, or nothing? I listen to the radio and I like the radio, but in Mena, Arkansas, there is only gospel and country pretty much on. So if I can't find anything, I'll just listen to an audiobook on my phone. Not that my commute here is very long at all. If I'm driving somewhere, I load audiobooks onto my phone and that's what I listen to. Alright, 2, are you a window person or an aisle person? On planes, I like windows because then I can like cozy up against the plane and it feels like I have a little more space. Alright, 3, how do I relieve stress? Take a bath, read a book, go to sleep. Any of those in any order. Alright, 4, what was my favorite childhood TV show? First one to pop to mind is So Weird from the Disney Channel. I thought it was like creepy and scary enough, but at the same time it was kind of educational and I was really into like historical legends and ghost stories at the time, so I really enjoyed that. When I was a kid, what did I want to be when I grew up? A toaster, because I didn't understand things. And then when I got a little older, a teacher. But for a little while there, a toaster, mostly because we didn't have one and I wanted one and I thought that's how things worked. Alrighty, 6, what was the best prank you ever pulled off? Probably putting one of those toilet paper rolls where the toilet paper doesn't break, like you just yank on it, in Vince and Beth's bathroom. I've never been a good prankster. I can't not like laugh and be like and give away the whole thing. I'm a complete and utter failure at it. Alright, 7, if you could have dinner with any 3 people, whom would you choose? Madeleine L'Engle, the author of A Wrinkle in Time, my favorite book, J.K. Rowling, another author, and Julie Andrews, because she just seems like she's lived an absolutely fantastic life. And that's really cool. And of course, 2 of those people are alive and 1 is dead. But yeah, there were no parameters, so I'm doing what I want. Alright, let's see. If you could get back any article of clothing you once wore, what would it be? First thing that comes to mind is a jean jacket I had in college that I left at a friend's house that disappeared. It was just a really good jean jacket. I had it for like 4 or 5 years and it was awesome. And it like didn't make me look boxy and it was cut nicely and it was very soft. Rip jean jacket. Alright. 9, if you could hire any actor to portray you in a movie, who would you choose? I'm going with Amy Schumer. Not because we look anything alike, but because I think she is fantastic and hilarious and I wish I was more like Amy Schumer. Let's see. Alright, if you could play any instrument, what would you play? The piccolo, because I wanted to play piccolo when I was a kid and I was told you couldn't start with piccolo, you had to start with flute, and I didn't want to play the flute, so I never got to learn to play the flute or the piccolo. And I don't know, I guess I just had this mental image of like the Pied Piper, and I decided he played a piccolo, and I wanted to tramp through the woods or small townships and just end up with like animals or children and lead them places. I wasn't gonna do the whole Pied Piper and like kill them thing. I just wanted to lead a parade, okay? A parade of small animals or children. I didn't think things through when I was a kid a lot. Or now, apparently. Okay, let's see. If you could hear anyone in history give a speech, whom would you hear? Oh, that's a hard one. I didn't read that one when I first read through. Pass. any important speech. I don't know. Queen. I'd love to hear the Queen speak. Any Queen, really. The current Queen. Current Queen of England. Alrighty. If you could live in one city for the rest of your life, where would you live? In America, probably Austin. I think Austin is amazing. In the world, I haven't done much foreign traveling, but I'd love to live in like a big city somewhere in Europe. Just any big city, but not too big. I don't know. I didn't read these through that well. Okay. If you could make any fictional character come to life, who would it be? I want to meet Hermione Granger. I think we'd be best friends, and she could teach me magic. All right. When you were a kid, what did you dress up for as for Halloween? I was Pocahontas for like 3 years straight. So I really liked Pocahontas. She wasn't my favorite Disney character, but she was the Disney character that I had the hair to pull off for. So there's that. And also I had the costume, and so we reused those in my family. Okay. Did you sleep with your closet doors, or do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? That's my closet. It's closed. Not because of any like fear thing, but because if my air conditioner's on, I close all the doors, so I only have to air condition the one room. Cheap. All right. If you could be any cartoon character, who would you be? I thought about this briefly, and I decided Dee Dee from Dexter's Laboratory. It said, who would you be? So if I were trapped in a cartoon universe where terrible things happen just all the time, and the protagonist just had to like save the world constantly, I would want to be a completely happy and oblivious dumbass, which is Dee Dee. She just like runs around, and I mean, I would love to have the brains of Dexter and like the abilities of Dexter, but if I were trapped in a cartoon universe, I would just want to wear ballet shoes all the time and run around and destroy things with my feet and not even care and just be the happiest person ever. That said, if I were to choose a cartoon character that was like me, I'd probably be like Velma from Scooby-Doo. So, alrighty. Though I don't like orange. Never have. I'm wearing orange today. Okay. Alright. Do you take the shampoo and conditioner bottles from the hotels? Absolutely. But I think someone else did this. It was either Lydia or Christy, who said they also take the toilet paper, and I've never thought of that, but I'm totally going to do that now. All right. Have you ever stolen a street sign before? Not from a street. I've stolen street signs from other people who have stolen street signs, which I believe is vigilante justice. And they deserved it. All right. 19, do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? In, and they get kicked out eventually. I don't know. I don't tuck them in that tightly. But I also like curl up, so it doesn't really matter. All right. 20, would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? Neither. I'd rather be attacked by zombies than either of those. All right. 21, do you always smile for pictures? Yeah. What else are you going to do? 22, have you peed in the woods? Possibly almost as much as I've peed in houses. That's not true at all, but yes, I go camping. All right. 23, what size is your bed? Full. 24, what is the best concert you ever attended? I have attended one concert in my life, and I believe the band was called 12 Stones, and it was in high school. And it was barely a real concert. I don't really go to concerts. All right. 25, what is your song of the week? Sia's The Greatest. The music video is absolutely heartbreaking, but I've had the song going on just constantly in my head. I don't need no dollar bills to have fun tonight. Yeah. All right. 26, when was the last time you wrote a letter to someone? This afternoon. I am catching up on my correspondence, okay? If you wrote me a letter in the last month, it's coming. Yeah. These count. They're postcards, but that counts as a letter. All right. It counts. All right. Let's see. I lost my place. 27, how many languages can you speak? Just English. I've tried very hard to learn other languages in the past. It never sticks. I've probably gotten the furthest with Spanish, but not Not good. No bueno. Alright, 28, do you believe in ghosts? Sure. I believe there are a lot of things out there in the universe that I haven't seen or experienced, and lots of things are possible. Alright, Cheetos or Fritos? Cheetos, obviously. Alright, 30, can you curl your tongue? Kinda. Alright. Is that curling? Well, I can bend it in half, and then I can do the clover thing. Huh? I don't know. You know, so maybe. I don't know. What is that, rolling your tongue? I don't know. I haven't had to do that since elementary school, so I'm not sure. All right. Have you ever won a spelling bee? Yes. Several in elementary school, one in middle school in 8th grade for my class. And then when I got to all the classes, I was the very first person out. And I was the very first person to go. And it was fairly embarrassing. And I don't remember what the word is. It was probably soldier or something like that. It's just kind of not difficult, but difficult. All right. Do I own a record player? No. 33, who would you like to see in concert? See, it'd be cool. Taylor Swift would be really cool. I hear her concerts are pretty amazing. All right. 34, can you swim well? Like a fish. All right. 35, are you patient? Fairly. Most of the time. It depends on what it is. With money matters, I've learned to be very patient. With food, never. Give me the food. All right. 36, DJ or a band at a wedding. iPod plugged into the wall is fine. I don't really care. DJs can be kind of annoying, and a full band seems like really overkill, so I will probably find some sort of alternate option should that arise. Maybe just like a guy with a guitar. Or knowing my family, all of them and their guitars. Alright. Have I ever won a contest? Not for me. I am not a contest winner. I'm not lucky like that. However, when I was a kid, I would always enter like my parents into contests and they would win. So I remember at like Keesler Air Force Base, they were always having drawings to give stuff away, and I'd enter my name and my mom's name and my dad's name, and they would win like gold watches and they would win this or that. And it got to the point where every time I went, they would send me around and make me enter all the contests, and they made out. So I'm good at winning things for other people, but not for me. I don't think I've ever won anything. All right. 38, do you have kids? Nope. 39, do you want kids? Someday, sure. If it is in God's plan. So that was a very fun tag. I hope you were amused with some of my answers, and I will see you all soon. If I tagged you, you'll be below, and thank you so much, Lydia, for sending this over to me. It was a blast. Bye. Also, I asked my friends, and they said I'm Blossom from the Powerpuff Girls. And I'd take that. Yeah, though the pressure would be unbelievable with all the monsters. That would, but she gets to fly, so there's that. And she has 2 besties / sisters. Yeah, I'd totally take that. And I love that my friends would call me Blossom. Awesome. All right, bye.